Okay, moving along this evening, we got, a Tio. I originally got seeds for this from a gentleman on the hot pepper. He was Peruvian descent, and he said that his uncle grew these that had a huge plant and uploaded a picture when it showed him. I'm not sure how tall he is, but we'll say 5 foot something. But he's next to this plant, and I believe it was taller than him actually. So, yeah, they get to be quite tall. I don't know how many years old that plant was, and of course, being in its native climate, it's probably going to thrive a lot more than it is here, pretty much anywhere in the U.S. But based on my research, it looks like a capsicum annuum variety glabriusculum, I believe is how it's pronounced. It's a wild offshoot of annuum, so but it could be something else. Also, the Zimbabwe bird pepper looked kind of similar to this too, so we're gonna give it a go. This is being a not, as far as I know, very widely cultivated variety. I'm gonna save a good chunk of seeds. They got a lot of seeds in them too. I'll show you when I'm done with this. Between, I'll say probably close to 100 seeds. Okay, so enough dinking around. Here's 1/2. And the other. Somewhat reminiscent of the Corycidia Kame, only a little bit more pungent. They got a fair amount of bitterness, but they're really tart. They've got a nice sweetness. That effervescent annuum burn. In some ways, it was a little more like a frutescence type taste. But now it's settled into that apple-ish annuum type flavor. I think this is another one where it's hitting me hard on the lips, where this one's a lot more in the throat than the Corycidia Kame was. Sweating a bit. Plus, like I said, it's hot out in this garage. It's like an oven out here. Pretty stagnant air, even though it's windy as hell outside. Yeah, lips are really woof compared to pretty much anything else except for maybe the throat. I got a good strong burst of embers stirred up and way down in the throat. Yeah, it's not quite as strong of that apple-ish flavor as the Corycidia Kame was, but somewhat reminiscent. It is different. like a, not a, when it started off with that, like what I saw it described as a frutescence-like flavor, like pungent, tomato-ish. No, not really tomato-ish. It's hard to hone in on it, but more of a, in that line of the Tabasco family type flavor, pungent, more of a rich, hearty vegetable flavor more than a fruit flavor. But then it that tapered off pretty quickly into that apple-ish. Not quite as deep of the apple notes, but still there. Good tartness, sweetness. Not quite as bitter as the Kori Sitakame, but definitely had that bitterness that melted into the sweet and the tart. So good stuff. Lips are going at a pretty decent level now. The throat's calmed down, and the lips are still got a little, quite a decent actually singe happening. You can see that my lips are flushed a little bit, and a little red. That's not super hot. I'd peg these at like 5 to 10, maybe 15,000 approximately. So they got a good little nip to them. If you used enough of them, they would definitely kick anything up. Depending on, we'll see how my harvest looks for the ripe. Excuse me. For the ripe ones, we'll see how what I can get for a harvest, and I might make a jelly out of these too. I've been on a really big kick with those, and I would like to, when I get home, make a few more batches. I have enough for 3 more batches of it, which one batch, one pouch of the liquid pectin makes about, I'd say, 3 jars approximately. 3 regular size, like the regular size. Not super tiny, but we'll say just above small jars, like 10 to 12 ounce jars worth. So good amount, and yeah, these seem like they'd make a good one, or possibly the Kori Sitakame, I don't know, but I kind of would like to make a powder out of that stuff. We'll see. So yeah, Tio, thanks again, Mike, for sending me those seeds so I could give that a try. Definitely going to be overwintering that one. It's a good variety, nice flavor, and nice and prolific, high seed count, but it's good. That's good for building up a stockpile, and I'm going to spread those seeds around to people once I get a good amount of them built up. So cool. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side with another review.